In this video, we'll be continuing with more of journal entries. And this video, I have just focused on all the bank related transactions. Meaning whenever there is a transaction, like money coming into the bank account or going out from the bank account, all those entries we'll be discussing here. But even before that, once again a quick look on what is a bank account for me. For a business, जब भी एक business form करता है, you usually open a bank account wherever where all your money will be transacted from. Of course, cash में भी dealings होगा और कुछ होगा बैंक से होगा, right? So we need a bank account to deposit our money, to keep excess money safely, because we don't want too much of cash also. Nowadays, all these transactions are being done online. So सब online payment हो जाता है, payment receipt भी हो जाता है, right? So here we need to understand कि banks होते क्या है. First thing, why do we open a bank account? To keep our money safe. Secondly, it gives a lot of facilities, ease of doing transaction through the bank account. Check है, check काट कर दे दिया तो payment हो जाता है. You don't have to pay so much in cash, which is very risky, right? So it gives us safety of transactions also. Other facilities are also there, like some standing instructions can be given to the bank. तुम्हें एक payment हर महीने करना है, तुमको याद नहीं रखना है. You just tell the bank that 1st of every month or 10th of every month, you need to make a payment for me. Bank will work as your agent. And it will pay the amount to whoever it is supposed to pay. Suppose school fees pay करना है या rent pay करना है monthly. So all these facilities are provided by the bank. For the business is a bank is an asset. Bank balance मतलब bank balance मतलब क्या? बैंक में पैसा है तुम्हारा, right? So whenever you deposit money into the bank balance increases. Asset increases, so we debit it, yes. And whenever we withdraw money, meaning बैंक में पैसा कम हो रहा है, that means my asset is going down, asset value is decreasing, therefore we credit it. The same rule applies for all assets, yes. So now let us start with the journal. First one, cash deposited into bank, 1 lakh. Cash deposited into bank. Which are the two accounts you can see? Cash तुम्हारे पास physical form में जो cash है, cash account. Yes, that is also an asset. That is being deposited into the bank. तो cash तो कम हो गया ना तुम्हारे पास, physical possession of cash. So cash account goes down, asset decreases, cash account credit. Which account has received? Bank. Bank में पैसा बढ़ गया, debit. Correct? So whenever I deposit money into the bank, it will be bank account debit to cash account. Okay. Now here the format of the journal you can see nothing is specified in the sum, whose books, whatever. No dates are given. So I am leaving this column blank, and here also I have just written in the books of and I kept it blank. But you have to write that because that's a part of the format. So 1 lakh in the debit column here and 1 lakh in the credit column. Narration being cash deposited into bank. Next one. So we can number it here. 1. Withdrawn from bank. 15,000. Withdrawn from bank मतलब पैसा बैंक से निकल गया, right? So bank balance goes down, yes. So bank balance is going down, asset value going down, we credit bank, and what have I withdrawn? Of course cash. So once I withdraw, the cash with me is going up, yes. My physical cash possession is up. So that means cash, the asset cash is going up, increasing. So I debit the asset when it increases. So it is cash account debit, cash account debit to bank account. Being money withdrawn Okay, and that is 15,000. Most of the children make a mistake here. Instead of the bank to cash, they do cash to bank and vice versa in this. थोड़ा सा confusion हो जाता है cash debit हो रहा है कि bank debit हो रहा है. But if you understand clearly why are we debiting or crediting this account, it should be very clear, isn't it? It's a kind of circle. यहाँ cash है, यहाँ bank है. If cash is going, bank balance is increasing, so I debit bank. जो increase हो रहा है उसको debit करेंगे. Yes, this is deposit. Of course, for withdrawal, cash is going up, so I'll debit cash, and of course the other account will be credited because that is going down. Pretty simple, yes. So remember this line. Then the third one, withdrew from bank for personal use, 2,000. Now, what is the difference? यहाँ भी withdrew है, यहाँ भी withdrew है, but यहाँ पे additional information ये है for personal use. And whenever I am talking about personal use, it is called drawings. Wonderful. So drawings is any amount withdrawn by the proprietor out of the business. अब cash निकालो चाहे बैंक से पैसा निकालो, business से तो पैसा गया ना. So here the proprietor is making drawings. Why did I not assume that in the first and the second entry, withdrawn from bank? ये वर्ड withdrawn देखते ही बहुत बच्चे drawings assume कर देते हैं, which is not the case. Only when it is specifically said withdrawn from bank by the proprietor or withdrawn from bank for personal use, then only drawings comes into picture. इस चीज का ध्यान रखो. Otherwise, you are withdrawing from bank for office use also, business purpose also, isn't it? That is not drawings. So this brings us to the third entry. Drawings, as we already discussed, is always debit because capital is reducing with drawings. So capital जब कम होता है क्या करते हैं? Debit करते हैं. Which account? Drawings account. And from where is the money going? Bank. So bank balance is reducing, going down. So asset जब कम होता है क्या करते हैं? Credit. So here we write we withdrawn for personal use. How much? 2,000. Right? 4. Bank allowed quarterly interest rupees 150. Quarter मतलब 1/4 of a year. Okay? So quarterly banks give interest to you. Why do banks give interest to you? You have kept the money, your money with the bank for safe custody, right? But what does the bank do with it? Bank सिर्फ पैसा लेने का काम नहीं करता है. It is also a big source of finance for business and people personally also. So bank पैसा lend भी करता है, yes, to the ones who require it. The bank is basically a medium of finance. जिसके पास पैसा एक्स्ट्रा है, वो पैसा डिपॉजिट कर दे रहा है बैंक, और जिसको पैसा चाहिए बैंक इज लेंडिंग टू देम, राइट? बिकॉज these two people cannot connect to each other. So bank is the safeguarded between, right? Banking transaction, banking business ही वही है. बैंक का बिजनेस क्या है? पैसे लेने हैं, उनको एक रिटर्न देना है, इंटरेस्ट देना है. Suppose the bank is giving interest at the rate of 6%. लेकिन जब बैंक lend करेगा, it will not charge 6%. It will charge suppose 8% more. Because बैंक को अपना भी तो खर्च निकालना है business का. Yes, bank has employees and everything to take care of. It has got its own expenses, so it will keep some amount and it will keep its share of profit also. All right. So if this was like a bit about bank business. If you do not understand, maybe students of science background will not understand this. So that's why I told you this is the function of bank. So now bank will give you, if you have an account with the bank and you've kept money with your bank, on that balance every day interest is calculated. Okay. So and that amount is directly given by the bank in your account. Bank तुमको cash नहीं देगी. your bank will deposit that money in your account. Okay? So suppose you have your account with the State Bank of India. State Bank of India में तुम्हारा एक account है, right? तो उसमें पैसा डाल देगी बैंक. लो, this is your interest for the quarter. So for you, what is it? You are receiving that interest. Income है तुम्हारे पैसे से पैसा बना, right? Your asset has earned you income. So incomes are all credit. Income increases, you credit that. And where has the money come? In the bank account. The bank balance up, debit. So whenever you receive interest, bank account debit to interest received, we are receiving 150. Right? Okay. Being interest received from bank. Correct? Right? All these transactions will happen within the bank account, through your bank account only. Nothing will happen in cash. Remember that. Alright? So 1, 2, 3, 4 done. Number 5. Bank charged 100 for services. अब ये words बहुत important. Allowed and charged. Appreciate the difference. Okay? Interest है, दोनों ही interest है या charge होगा. बैंक कभी interest charge भी करता है. But these words will help you decide whether this is an expense for you or income for you. If bank is allowing you something, that means you are receiving something, income. Bank is charging you, meaning it's taking away something from you, meaning expense. So, bank charges are expense. A lot of services bank provides you. So, bank will also charge you some amount for the services it is giving to you. So, bank charges is an expense. So, इसको debit करना है. All expenses when they increase, we debit them. So, bank charges account debit. Okay, 100. Fine. And पैसा कहाँ से जा रहा है? Am I supposed to pay cash to bank? No. Bank will deduct this amount from my account itself. बैंक के अंडर में ना account देना और लेना सब वही account से हो जाता है, right? So bank balance is going down. So to bank account being bank charging for services, right? 100 rupees gone from my bank account. So what are we doing? जब भी बैंक में पैसा बढ़ रहा है, we are debiting it, और जब भी कम हो रहा है, we are crediting. Okay? So this is clear. Now we move on to the next 5 entries. Transaction number 6. Took a bank loan of 2 lakhs. Took a bank loan of 2 lakhs. Now यहाँ पे भी बहुत important concept है where people get jumbled up. They are thinking बैंक account मेरा और बैंक लोन सब एक ही है. कैसे एक है? बैंक अकाउंट मेरा है, I have deposited money into it. That's an asset for me. बैंक लोन is a borrowing. बैंक से मैंने पैसा लिया है. So bank loan is a liability for me because I have to return it to bank. Big difference. Yes? So bank account बोलेंगे asset. Bank loan account or loan from bank liability. No confusion? Okay. Now whenever I take a loan from bank, what happens is bank will not give me cash like that. Bank मेरे ही account में डाल देगा loan account. Alright? And it will give me the money through the bank account only. Of course I can withdraw money from that bank account, make payments to the bank. So that money comes into the bank account only, my bank account. From whose account? From the bank. Confusing. From SBI से. I'm naming the bank. SBI से लोन लिया मैंने. SBI क्या है? बैंक है ना. SBI ने लोन दिया. किस अकाउंट में क्रेडिट किया मेरे अकाउंट, बैंक अकाउंट. I have received the money. It's coming to my bank account. It's become my money right now till the time I'm using it. That's it. Okay. So here पैसा आ गया. Okay. This line has disappeared. Number 6. Bank account, my bank account has received the money. So bank account debit 2 lakhs. Alright. Then to bank loan account. Bank loan account, I told you it's a liability. Liability का क्या rule है? When a liability increases, we credit. ठीक है? So here 2 lakhs. Mean loan taken from bank. Fine. So when you take a loan from the bank, बैंक में पैसा आ गया, asset बढ़ गया, bank account debit, asset account debit, and bank loan, it's a liability for me, I have to give it back. Liability बढ़ गया, liability credit. ठीक है? Okay. Repaid bank loan along with interest at 10% per annum for 4 months. जब बैंक तुमको पैसा देती है लोन, what is the benefit of it? I just explained to you the banking business. Now you are the borrower, so you will have to pay interest. कोई भी पैसा फ्री में नहीं देता है. They will charge interest on that amount. Which amount? On the amount of loan. तुमने जितना पैसा लिया 2 लाख, you have taken 2 lakhs loan. On that you are supposed to be paying interest at the rate of 10%. So 10% of this. But per annum दिया है. Per annum meaning again for the whole year. I have discussed this in the previous videos also. Per annum, ये पूरे साल में अगर हम करते हैं, पूरे साल का लोन लेते हैं तो 10% इसका मतलब 20,000 मेरा इंटरेस्ट है. But I am repaying the loan after how many months? 4 months. Time is a very important thing. You can take a loan for a year, 5 years, 2 months, 1 month, 15 days. There are short term loans also available, okay? So, तुमने जितने दिन के लिए पैसा लिया, उतने दिन का इंटरेस्ट पे करो. After that, you are returning the money. Why will you pay interest for the full year? You will pay only for 4 months, the period for which you have borrowed. 4 months meaning out of 12, 4 months. ये 12 month का है. I am dividing that by 12 and into 4 because I have used the amount for 4 months. So, this is 20,000 into 4 by 12. So, how much is it coming to? 6,600 something. Okay, point में आएगा तो उसको round off कर देंगे. 6,667 rupees. That is the amount of interest. So this interest I am supposed to pay to whom? Bank. अभी फिलहाल मैं बैंक को लोन भी वापस कर दे, right? So when I am repaying the loan, that money will go away from my bank account. बैंक से पेमेंट करेंगे, right? So bank balance मेरा कम हो जाएगा because that amount I am paying back to the State Bank of India, correct? Finishing off my liability, correct? अब वो liability कम हो रहा है और मेरा asset भी कम हो जा रहा है because I am paying that asset to settle that liability. कौन सा liability था? Bank loan. So bank loan खत्म, liability खत्म, debit the liability, correct? अब ये loan मेरा liability है? नहीं, because I have paid it back. Whenever there is a reduction in liability, we debit it. So debit कर दिया. Loan कितना था? 2 लाख. 2 lakh done. Now I am paying the interest also. So interest कितना है? 6,667. It's an expense for me. ये पैसा यूज करने के लिए मुझे इतना स्पेंड करना पड़ा. So this an expense. Interest on loan account should be debited because what is the rule of expense? Debit all expenses. Expense बढ़ गया, debit कर दिया. 2. All this money is going out from my bank account. So interest 6,667. Yes. Yeah. So this amount will also be going. So total बैंक से कितना जाएगा? lakhs for the loan and 6,667 for the interest. तो टोटल कितना कटेगा बैंक से? 2,06,667. So this is being bank loan repaid along with interest. And this working, you will have to show. Interest is this much. You will have to show the calculation either here in bracket or you can show it outside. Once you finish off with all your entries, draw a line and then show working. Whatever working in whichever part. जरूर दिखाना because इस पे marks भी रहते हैं. Because this amount was not given in the sum. We have found it out. So whenever you are finding out a sum, a figure, you should always show how you have arrived at it. Okay? So this should be there in your working. Next one. Paid rent. Paid rent by check. 25,000. What is rent for me? Rent is an expense. Kharcha. So whenever there is an expense, the expenses are increasing, we debit it. So we debit rent account because I am paying for an expense. And I am paying by check. Please don't forget this. Check से payment हो रहा है. I have written a check, given it to my landlord. लो जाकर पैसे ले लो rent के बैंक से. That landlord will present this check into my bank. So bank देखिएगा, okay, this is a check. Check is what? My order to my banker. कि भाई जिसका भी नाम लिखा है यहाँ पर उसको पैसा दे दो मेरे behalf, right? So bank will check that, verify that, and if it is all well, it will make the payment to the landlord. ठीक है? Landlord मतलब कौन? जिसको rent दे रहे हैं हम लोग, जिसका premises use कर रहे हैं हम लोग. So that amount is deducted from my bank account. I'm not paying cash. I'm giving by check. That means ये पैसा जाएगा bank account से. Bank balance will go down because bank is making the payment to bank. 25,000 being rent paid by check. Alright? So this is whenever you make a payment of any expense through the bank, बैंक से पैसा जा रहा है, बैंक क्रेडिट हो जाएगा because बैंक बैलेंस कम हो जाएगा, obviously बैंक is paying. और जो भी expense you debit that expense. Come to 9. Receipt. Received interest on investments in the bank account 1,000. Whenever you make investments are assets for you. तुम्हारा पैसा तुमने कहीं इन्वेस्ट किया है, तुमको उससे कुछ रिटर्न मिलेगा. Either you are earning interest, dividends, anything. Now, whenever you receive that, nowadays all investments are again through the bank. You will have to give the details of your bank account to that company. जब भी कोई interest या bonus देना है, कुछ भी देना है, even when you sell off that investment, that will come into your bank account directly. Alright? So bank account needs to be debited with that amount because the bank balance is increasing. So bank account debit to interest on investment. Okay, so that is how much? 1,000 rupees. Why did I credit interest on investment? That's an income for me. All incomes when they increase, credit. So being interest received on investments. Alright? ये पैसा मेरे बैंक में आ गया है, बैंक बैलेंस इंक्रीज हो गया है, and what is the source of income? Interest on investment. So that I am crediting. Okay? Last one. Gopal, a customer. Gopal is my customer. Deposited 5,000 directly into the bank. Online transactions हो सकते हैं. Or he might have physically gone to the bank and deposited. He knows my bank details. पैसे transfer हो गया account में. Right? So I need to record that. I did not receive cash for that. That amount has directly been given by Gopal into my bank account. So bank balance क्या हुआ? बढ़ा या घटा? Tell me. If a customer is paying money into my bank, what happens to my bank account? Does it increase or does it decrease? So obviously increases. So I should debit all increases in the asset. So bank account debit to whom do I credit or what do I credit? What is the other account involved here? Gopal. Yes. Who is giving Gopal? Why is he giving? He's a customer, he's debtor to me. That is why he's making payment. Debtor कौन होता है? Asset. Now Gopal owed me 5,000. That's why he's giving me 5,000. Now does he still owe me 5,000? No, right? So his account needs to be credited because he is no more an asset to me. He has paid me money. अब उससे ये 5,000 नहीं मिल रहा है. He was an asset because I had to receive this 5,000 from him. Now that thing is gone. He's already paid me. No more a debtor to me, so I should credit him because that Gopal is no more an asset to me. Asset is decreasing a debtor. So here to Gopal's account credit. How much? 5,000. 5,000 receipt being amount received from a customer, right? And then you total up all the amounts just to check whether your debits are equal to credits or not. Alright? So this is most of the bank transactions summed up for you. So I hope this is clear. Please practice more sums like this and at least go through this, and the picture should be very clear. This will help you do sums of cash book also very clearly if bank transactions are very clear to you. Okay, so we'll do more of journal entries. Keep doing accounts, keep smiling, take care. Thank you for watching.